Right, welcome back to Thomas Turner Fishing Antiques. We have a general video now on what you get for your money with centre pin reels. Now the centre pin reel market is fairly well established, especially here in the UK and a little bit in the USA and Canada for the steelheaders, and certainly on the continent. So it's a fairly spread market. It has a massive customer base. So what tends to happen is on the general centre pin reels of various patterns, the prices are fairly stable. They tend not to take huge dips other than the absolute wacky Allcock Aerial reels, which do tend to suffer the peaks and troughs of any other collectible market really. But if you were starting off collecting centre pins and you're looking to use them, there are a couple of classics here which for in the £100 to £200 bracket you'll normally pick up. You'll fish them all your life and then they're worth more at the end of it, providing you look after them. The two classics, the stable classics, are the Allcock Aerial match, the narrow drum, 4.5 inches diameter, very narrow, pillars on the outside, so it's a fast winding barrel. Fabulous, I won't spin it because of the tag on it, but fabulous reels. They'll run for up to 2 minutes easily on them. They're adjustable as well, so if the drag is too loose for you, you can take that down a little bit just to give it a bit of friction. That's in good condition to nice. You'd expect that to sell around the sort of 200 market retail in the current climate. There is a partner to it, which is slightly later, model 815. This is a slightly wider drum. If you put the two together, you'll see there's a considerable difference, and a considerable difference in the depth of the reel. So this is more akin to having heavier lines, perhaps pike, perhaps salmon, and you'd either fish it traditional as a centre pin reel, or as some of the salmon guys do, you fish it on top of the rod, which takes a bit of doing. I can remember being taught, or somebody trying to teach me how to Wallace cast down in Wales with one of these, where you spin the reel and you fire the lead out. Well, I was nearly hospitalised because the lead went out as a 1 ounce lead, a 2 ounce lead, because he said heavier is better. So the lead went out about 30 miles an hour and came back at 100, and I only just got out the way of it. It took a lump out the side of my head, but it went in through my eye if I was more careful. So I've got fond memories of this reel, which I don't use. They are around. There are many older centre pin reels. One of the original aerial models, similar to this, is around the turn of the century. This has an ebonite back plate. It has ivorine handles on it, which are crazed, and it has a check mechanism at back. This is in lovely condition with its lead finish. These have gone up and down-ish, but if you had a general graph, you'd say they always go up. Very strong, very fishable. You don't be afraid of these. You can buy them, fish them, and then put them back on your collector's cabinet. Hardy, of course, have their name in the group. They have a variety of reels, including the Wallace, Hardy Wallace trotting reels. A couple of different patterns here, with the tapered and pear-shaped handles. Both have pin drums. Both run well, super smooth, super quiet. Some have line guides and some don't. And these come in a 3.5 and 4 inch sizes, this being a 4 with the line guide removed. Some people do not like guides on them. Other reels, they have a Eureka, they have a Triumph which looks like this again. They have a little narrow drum Eureka, and you can see on this one the perforations down the centre of the core, and the double perforations on the faceplate makes this a super light trotting reel for, if you like, small rivers. Very popular with the grayling guys because of the lightness of the drum. You take to the other extreme, we have a J.W. Young made reel here. Comes in many names, from Swift to you name it. Strong, powerful reel, similar size to your Allcock Aerial, but a wider drum. So if you compare the two drums together there, you can see this one has a considerably larger capacity than this one, and the drum core is deeper. So two good reels. These again are relatively inexpensive to buy, anywhere from sort of low 80-90 pounds up to the mid 100s. Great reel to use, great pike reel and salmon reel, again fitted with line guide. But all of these are usable, all of them are collectible. A couple of little final ones here. These are the Hardy Triumph range. Very, very shallow drum. You can see on there there's hardly enough room to get any line in this at all. Spin beautiful, there's no weight to them, so they're ideal for either trotting with a very, very small quill or perhaps even just a piece of shorter than a line. They come in many sizes, let's say 3.5 inch, there's a 4 inch. But that brings us on to the modern collectible reels. Many of you will know the Allcock Stanton range, which is this. Many of you won't have seen it in this colour. They tend to come in polished aluminium. This is a beautiful one, finished in gold. You can get them with or without handles. This has handles, which is preference for some people. These are future collectibles. They're going up already. If I look back 10 years, you couldn't sell an Allcock Stanton at 30, 40 pounds. Now they're 100 plus regular and going up. And finally, these are absolutely superb. These are the Kingpin range of reels, only part of the range. We'll be doing a full video film shoot on Kingpin shortly, going through the various reels, patterns and styles and finishes they do. Fabulous British engineering at its absolute best. They spin a dream, and shortly we're going to launch a competition which is called How Long Did It Spin? So you've got to guess how long one of these spin. So that's something to look forward to. Check back, look at our videos for the Kingpin range, and we'll be looking at the history of the company as well as the various models that they make. So have fun, get centerpinning.